this is Miranda with My Scrappy Life, and welcome back to my channel. This is week 2 for my guest designer for Spiegel Mom Scraps. There's my code, Miranda15, so if you make a purchase, use my code. So today, I'm not doing anything other than out of my brain. So pretty much I grabbed tons of different sequences, as you can tell there. My cut files, my pictures there, everything. And so I decide to make a huge shaker pocket out of my stars. And you will see another shaker pocket with the wine glass. So I had to kind of play with this a little bit. I got a little frustrated and I learned a little bit more about making shaker pockets because ultimately I've never made shaker pockets before, so to this extent, or this big. And a few things that I have learned is, one, if you're going to do this, make sure that you stick the vellum or whatever you use, acetate or whatever, to the one page first before you put down like your foam to stack it up, because that is what I forgot to do here. And then I realized that I did not put enough adhesive on the vellum that I used to make sure that it doesn't come off the page that my die cut is on. So what I mean by that is, right now when you're seeing me stick down all of this paper and the vellum is in there, it's bubbly, as you can tell there. And so I realized that I tried to go back and fix it off camera, and I'm just going to have to leave it and know in the back of my mind that the next time that I make a big shaker pocket like that, that I need to do a little bit more adhesive to the vellum, to the main page, and then put enough adhesive and dimensionals or whatever to the back part so that it sticks together and still shakes. So I do have a little bit of a bubble, but here I am. I cut the back piece of this wine glass. Now what I did was that I double stuck it. So I double layered it with some foam, and I used how I got it really clear looking was I actually kept one of my puffy stickers, the clear piece that they come on. I saved those, and that's what I use for pages like this, just to give you an idea, because I don't have acetate anywhere, and I figured, why the heck not use that? So I placed the sequence in there that is called in the new year in there, and then I fussy cut around it to make it look like to finish it out as a wine glass. So what I wanted to do was that I mirrored this wine glass with the picture that I used in my layout, because that glass was also half full. So that's what I did, and I loved how this turned out. It still shakes, it does everything, but it looks really cool because it still shakes and everything, but it looks like the glass is half full, and that's what I was showing you right there, that they look the same. It's awesome. I love it. So here I am. I got this cut file that says New Year, and I'm just backing it. While you're watching this, the other couple of tidbits that I can give you on making a bigger shaker pocket, as if you have never done that. So when you place the vellum down, acetate or whatever you're using, make sure that you place enough adhesive on all of the papers all the way around. Whether it's the piece of vellum that you're using, the front piece, the back piece, whatever. Just make sure you have enough adhesive, because that is what I've learned with this one. It still shakes. It does an amazing job on it. You can tell it in all of the pictures that I have. And when you do play with my layout, because this layout is going to be the last layout in my December documenting, because I always do like a New Year's Eve type post, and that's what this is. It's like to ring in the new year, obviously, but it's also to ring in my December documenting that I am done. with doing the holidays, and it's kind of like my last layout that you will see for that particular year. So that's what I tend to do with all of my stuff. So that's what I'm doing. And the collection that I used here is called Wild at Heart through Coco Daisy. Yeah, Coco Daisy. And that's the collection that I use for all of this. I really loved how this turned out. It is simply gorgeous. It's stunning. I just love it. And I am sorry about Facebook. It is going nutso, and I am sorry about that. So I also, when I made the shaker pockets, I forgot to tell you this. I put in the sequence called Wonderland. Let me pull that up quick while we're looking here, because I had to order them again from Spiegel Mom Scraps because I ran out. It's Sparkle Ever After. I put all of that sequence in there, and I put all of Wonderland sequence in there. And when you look at it, it actually looks really, really good. And here I am. I'm done backing it. Awesome. Yay. And I start to put my layout down. And our theme this month is to use stamps. So I got out some close to my heart, or no, excuse me, Stampin' Up! Stamps. And I love what these do. So I just stick down my paper. I just back it white. I didn't do any funkiness with it, nothing. Because this layout comes to be very, very, very busy, but it's very uniform, and I love the way it turned out. And ringing in the new year is always busy. You want it to be flamboyant and awesome looking, and because you want to go out with a bang and ring the new year in. So these are the stamps that I'm using. I'm getting out my blocks and everything. So I use all of the wine glasses, the flutes, the whatever you find in here. It's all of the stamps that I use are in these two collections. And unfortunately, I'm sorry, but I can't even link these two stamps. They are discontinued for Stampin' Up! I checked it before I did this voiceover, so I was going to let you know. You just have to find a consultant that maybe could possibly find somebody that has it for you. But I pull out all the wine glasses and all that kind of stuff, and you will see here that I place the word cheer, which you'll see me stamp in 3 different spots, and then I grab a couple of other different sayings. One of them is friends don't let friends whine alone. Awesome. I love it. Sorry, it's just, it's amazing. And then I grab another saying that says the best wines are the ones we drink with friends. And a little backstory about this picture. My good friend, Charity, her and I have been friends since my son and her oldest son and my son have been in Boy Scouts. And we have been stationed together here at Fort Gordon. Her husband has retired out of the military and moved to Savannah. Well, we ended up staying stationed here. We moved to Germany and then came back. And we have been together multiple different times. And of course, we had to ring in the new year together. So we always make sangrias or something. Something to do with wine we're doing. So I had to do this layout. And the picture that I took, oh, it's amazing. I just love it. It turned out perfect. Our sangria turned out perfect. And it was just a wonderful weekend. So that's a little bit of the picture, and my journaling offsets that. That kind of stuff. And the bottle that you see that I placed as a stamp, it says, a glass of wine makes life divine. Oh, yes it does, and maybe a little more. So here I am. I'm taking my Tombow adhesive, and I take the next collection that I did. Nope, it is still in the new year. And I place all of the different colors in the bottom of the wine glasses. Now, when I finish this layout, you will see that it looks like I just only put like 1 or 2 wine glasses, and then you'll see the still shot, and it's like, well, why didn't you put the rest of these on the film? And it was a thought afterwards. I liked the way it turned out, but it needed to be what I feel a little bit more flashy. And so that's what I did. And my daughter's talking to me, or that's my husband, one of the two. I was filming, and then one of those two came up and talked. So that's the hand you see. I think that was my husband. So, I just, at the end, when I thought it was like, okay, I'm done, I wasn't really done. My brain said, you need to do more, you need to do more. So in the still shots, you will see that I added a couple more wine glasses, and I did it the exact same way that you see here. I just put a bunch of sequences in there to make it look I filled it up with wine. And I just absolutely love the way it turned out. I just loved it. So I just used all the colors. And I placed down my wine glasses I filled with sequins. I'm so proud of myself. I did this layout without really much help. And because I really didn't know what I was doing with the shaker pockets. The wine glass was easy peasy to do, but it was my backing one. I learned a lot from that, and I'm glad that I know what I'm doing. So you'll see me start to mess around with the stickers or the stamps and stuff. And I do not use, believe it or not, there is not a single sticker on here. It's either sequins or stamps. So that was my challenge to myself, was to use stamps and sequins only for my embellishments. And so that's what I did. So while you're watching me put some of the stamps down and everything, please make sure that if you like this process video, please hit the like button. Sorry about my head. I had to re-stamp it down twice, so sorry for my head. Please make sure that you hit the like button if you like this process video, and then make sure that you also go over to Spiegel Mom Scraps, check theirs out, use my code Miranda15 to get 15% off of your next order. Also, hit the subscribe button so that you can get more of these. I have 3 more layouts to do for Spiegel Mom Scraps. Again, I'm so grateful that Jody gave me this opportunity to do their guest designer for Tuesdays. And here, this is where I place this one wine glass, and then I add a few more off camera. And I placed some sequins, and one of these gave me some darn trouble. So you see me fuddy-duddying with it. And within the stars, I placed the word cheers, and I stamped it 3 different times just to get the ink off of it, but it really looks cool. Also, I hope that you guys are enjoying the month of January. I know it's all about new beginnings and resolutions. I'm hoping by February you stick with them, because we all know how January comes. Oh yeah, I gotta get this done, and I'm gonna make sure I do this, and then February comes around and we're back right to ourselves. So I hope that you stick to all your goals and your accomplishments that you want to do, and ambitions and all of that kind of stuff. Here I am, I'm doing the exact same thing that I did with the other wine glass. This is where I put down the sequence, and I stick to in the new year. I do also grab another sequence mix. I'm not sure exactly what it is called, but it's one of Jody's mini kits. It's snowflakes that are like silver. Not quite sure what they're called. I will definitely link them down below. Obviously, all of the ones that I use, but I'm not quite sure what these are. They just look like snowflakes, and they're silver. So that's where I started to place them down. As you can tell right there, I just took and dotted Tombow wherever I felt that a snowflake should go. Because it was kind of wintry, and we, believe it or not, Georgia, Savannah of all places, got snow a day after we left. So my friend Charity sends me a message saying, we got snow, and we just got the cold temperatures. Yippee, yippee. I would have loved to have at least the snow to go along with the cold temperatures. Nope. They got it, we didn't. So I'm just placing these down, and pretty soon you will start to see the close-ups. Please go check out the blog, the website, any of my other videos. This is week 2, so I have week 1 already done. Just go look for it. And I hope to talk to you guys soon. Bye!